Hello everyone, I'm back with another video on the Myers-Briggs Personality Test. I've already taken the test, but I'm doing the video again because something was wrong with the live and majority of the video wasn't there. I had issues with the Wi-Fi when I was live, so it was from Tuesday when I did the live and only 18 minutes of the clip was there and the rest of the clip was not really there. So I had to delete the video in order to get everything back. But I've already taken the test, but I'll show you what it is. It's basically a personality test, and you're categorized into 16 different ones based on introversion, extroversion. It's here like sensors, thinkers, you know. That's basically what this is, basically. Judges, perceivers. It's what type of what your personality complex is. But I think most of the time people have said this is not accurate because it's not actually the true result of the person. I agree because I think it's what you're mostly, not what you actually are. Like, oh, that's the way I'm supposed to be. I don't think that's the case. I think it's mostly what you are. But you could be other things, so that's what happens. There's different versions. Of course, there's different personalities. So if you like being around people, you're an extrovert. If you don't, you're an introvert. If you like to use your intuition, or do you like to use your, do you think or do you feel things, or I don't know much, but there's different 16 personalities as I'm aware, and they have this. If you like to judge things or perceive things, or if you're that type of person, if you're a judgment, if you have a judging brain or perceive, or you know, there's different versions of it. This version here, it gives you like names of them, like the architect, the mediator, the executive, the entertainer, and they show you different images as well, like supervisor, crafter, composer, healer, and all that. And there's different. There's the Star Wars one. I nearly said something else. And there's the other one, the Harry Potter one as well. So they categorize you, you know. Like here on Indeed, which is a job site, they actually have an article about the Myers-Briggs personality types and their job compatibilities. But it's not always the case. So there's loads. You can read about it if you like. So my result. I took the test. I'll show you the website now. It's called 16 Personalities. Let me go back to the actually. This is the test that I take. They ask you like a bunch of questions and stuff. So you click, they show you what they are. There's different types. They're grouped into fours, like explorers, sentimentals, sentinels. I think that's what it says. But there's diplomats and analysts. So that's what it is. There was I took the tests. They ask you a bunch of questions, like based on your personality, and you know they give you like. But my result was this: the logician personality type. They said that I categorized under this one: introverted, intuition, intuitive thinking, and perceiving. A personality type in the Myers-Briggs type indicator. They said that's my category, but I'm not A, I'm T. They said I'm T, not A. When I took the test, and then there's the assertive logician versus the turbulent logician. They put me onto this one. I didn't know what that means, the T. I was getting confused when I did the test. And they said this is what I am. So they have an article that reads upon it. So they're more alike than they are different. But the identities are similar, but they're not the same. So the assertive logicians are more likely to be satisfied with their current place in life when compared to turbulent logicians. But this is a standard difference between all assertive and turbulent personalities. So the types are likely to overlap, some when expressing identities in typical fashion. Assertive logicians report to being more comfortable in their own skin than turbulent logicians. However, that's a matter of degree since our research shows both logician types are more likely to be less satisfied with their lives than the average person. Yeah, so they say that's what it, but I'm the second one, so they said that I'm the one that, the type of person that wants to make change and wants to improve things because I'm not satisfied with the way things are based on what I've answered on the quiz that I've done. But they're both kind of similar, but they're not the same. 'Cause the assertive ones, they tend to be, they like things the way they are compared to the turbulent ones. They want to make change. They want to strategize different changes and stuff. I'll show you anyway. So I put this in ITP personality. So this is the type of person they are. So they are quiet, reserved, and thoughtful. As introverts, they prefer to socialize in a small group or with a small group of close friends with whom they share common interests and connections. I, an INTP, enjoys thinking about theoretical concepts and tends to value intellect over emotion. But that bit about me, that's why I was a bit apprehensive about the answer, that my result, basically. They say I don't always choose intellect over emotion. I can choose emotion when it's needed. It's not what I mostly do. I think I am a feeler more than a thinker, to be fair. When I feel something's going wrong, that's when I feel something. And it shows there's images of it, what who can be categorized as such. So they said that logician personality. And they have a list of 10 signs. So they said just 10 signs that you're INTP personality type, and they have all these things. And then they tell you the weakness, the characteristics and the weaknesses. So like difficulty expressing emotions, perceived as aloof or detached, tendency to overthink situations, may struggle with maintaining relationships due to their reserved nature and prior- prioritization over of logic over feelings, and procrastination tends to get distracted by new ideas and projects. Well, partly that's how I am, but I wouldn't say that's me in that sense. But there's a mixture of the other one, I think. Like the INFP. So they're basically the mediator, which is someone that possesses the introvert, intuitive feeling and prospecting personality or perceiving personality traits. So they're very hard to find, and they tend to be quiet, open minded, and imaginative. And they do have a caring and creative approach to everything they do. I think I have a bit of both, in my opinion. So that's why I'm saying that the test is not actually accurate. I'm not being horrible, but I'm just saying what I think. And let's go back to this for a while. So there's the INTP personality, which is the thinker. So like Bill Gates and Abraham Lincoln, they both fit under that category. And there's Albert Einstein as well, because he's mostly associated with straight. And there's the female. Let me click on that to see what that is. I don't know. It's a bit baffling. I was When I got the result, I didn't really I wasn't sure whether that's true about me, but I partly thought it was, but at the same time, I feel like I can be a mixture of the other one as well, you know. And there's characters like Sherlock Holmes, Mr. Bean, who are under this personality trait as well. I didn't know Jordan Peele. I didn't know he was this straight personality trait. Oh, they have different examples of different celebrities who fit under this personality trait. But I didn't know he was under this trait. It's whattype.com. They tend to think things through and use logic. There's Jordan Peele, there's Bill Gates, I mentioned, Jeremy Corbyn, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm a bit surprised by that. Some of them I am, but There's Nikola Tesla, the guy that created. That's known. I think he's known as the mad scientist. So, but a lot of scientists fit under this category anyway. So, and Howard Hughes, he's like, and then I think he's an aviator. He has his own company and stuff. I didn't know a lot of actors and singers like Lily Allen. She's under this personality trait. I didn't think so, but then they have all of this as well. I am surprised by some of these people, you know. Then I said that I felt like I'm the other, more of the other one. So I tend to feel things than, you know, the NFP, INFP personality as well. I think I have that in me as well, you know. I do like to use my emotions to motivate others to create change and all that. I'm not always so brain. I tend to use my heart sometimes. So there's different quotes from Joni Mitchell, Bob Ross, if you know. People say he's the founder or he established ASMR type videos and stuff. Or type content, let's say. Video content. Like film, TV and stuff. That in TV, I mean. That's what he's famous for, so. And Heath Ledger, Alicia Keys. There's different lists. It's more creative actors and stuff like that fit under there. You know Johnny Depp, and there's Bob Marley, and Joe Pug. That's very funny, isn't it? Joni Mitchell, as we mentioned earlier. Bob Ross. I don't think a lot of creative people will fit under this category, you know. I don't really think that, you know. Because I thought they were more extroverted. Because they like to be in front of camera and very expressive and they like to use their voice as a mechanism for getting people to listen to them, and their voice is basically a platform, or their body is basically a platform for them to open up and stuff. But I don't think this is the case, you know. There's different celebrities like Belle and fictional characters, I beg your pardon, is Belle and Edward Scissorhands. I was genuinely surprised with the results slightly, but I wasn't fully surprised because I felt I had a bit of the other stuff. There's Princess Diana and John Lennon, who are under this personality trait also. I think I'm more between the two that they said, but I only got the other one, the logician, if I'm reading that word right, but you know. So I may stop the video now. So I hope you enjoy this video. So please like, share, subscribe. I know it's not what you want, but I've tried my best. And I'll see you in the next one.